Hey Leo, it starts. Time for your whole story reading for October. Sorry it's a little late, but we're in time right before the eclipse. So let's see what messages come up for you. Let's see what your overall energy is going to be for this month. Ooh. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Ooh, at the bottom we have Death, so a lot of change for you. Indecision and abundance. Okay, let's put these here to the side and see what the tarot says. Let me just make sure you can see that. All right. Leo. Get these shuffled real quick. We're going to be going through the entire deck. For those of you who are not familiar with this type of reading, welcome to my channel. All right. Okay, Leo, we're ready. Let's get started. Okay, what a way to start. So, that Death card, we have the Tower. So yeah, there's a lot of scorpionic energy around you, which is an energy of death and rebirth. So again, a lot of change, could be a lot of chaos. That eclipse energy can be bringing a lot of chaos to you, but just know that it's for the purpose of creating something better. Yes. Right after it is the Empress. So something needs to be sometimes destroyed, brought down, so that we can create something beautiful in its place. This is a process that you may have feared for a while. But it is one that was necessary in order to bring balance back into your life. Okay. Yeah, so I'm getting this sense of having to, again, like having to allow something to fall, something to destruct in order to have to rebuild. But there's like this hesitation, this fear around that. And I'm feeling like it's because you're it's almost like you're doing it alone this time, or the responsibility falls solely on you. But it looks like you don't really need anybody, like you're doing really well on your own. Maybe you don't see that, or you're not giving yourself enough credit. Let's see. So the Tower card is clarified by the Nine of Swords in reverse, which kind of tells me again, yeah, this may be a painful transition. This may be really scary and chaotic, but there's nothing really to worry about. See, the Empress with the Moon. The Moon is something scary because we don't see it clearly. It's a little dark. It's a little murky, but there's really nothing there to worry about. There's a feared change. You're fearing taking, you've been fearing taking that leap of faith into the unknown. And this has actually hindered your journey. It has hindered you getting ahead in life. It has hindered your healing process. There's been delays. A lot of delays and challenges because of a lack of decision making. You've been having to either help people, or this has been throughout your life, or recently. Okay, like having to I don't know if you've had like freeloaders around you or what the deal is, but it's like you've had to pay other people's way. Um, to the point where you may have found yourself like completely depleted. So like, I don't know if like you've had people who have hung around you where you have found yourself like your bank account has been wiped out because you've overgiven. You've just done too much for other people. And you found yourself in a situation where you yourself are in trouble because you've helped other people way too much. You know, it's funny because I was about to say something about like when I was talking about the bank account being empty or depleted, I was going to say something about somebody maybe stealing, and I didn't because I didn't see any cards out that suggested that, but it was something I was going to say. But then we get the thief card with the Seven of Swords and that Chariot in reverse. So there could very well have been somebody around you who was a thief, who purposefully took advantage of your kindness and left you in poverty. Took you for everything you had. For some of you, this could have been a lover. And so some of you took this route of, I'm just going to stay by myself because people really are only around to take advantage of me. It's like this feeling of like, I give up. I give up trying to please people, trying to do good by people. Yeah, look. They've depleted your energy. They've depleted your light. It's like you're not yourself. You're not your warm, generous, loving self. You've just been depleted of that, and you feel like the only way that you can succeed is to just walk away and be in hermit mode and just kind of hide yourself out so that you can rebuild. But for you to get to that point, it took for you to get to this point, to be completely depleted, completely out of everything. You know what I mean? So that's pretty extreme. I feel like many of you like missed a lot of red flags. And some of you, I can't even say you missed the red flags. Like you saw the red flags, you just didn't want to, I don't know, maybe you were in denial. whoever you were dealing with, you didn't want to believe that that's what they were doing, that they were actually taking advantage of you, that they were literally stealing from you. You didn't want to believe that. So your intuition has been telling you that something is about to change for the better. But at the same time, you wanted to be very cautious of that. So it's like you didn't want to jinx yourself. There's a part of you that didn't want to even believe that. Okay, let's take a look. Wow. Okay, so there's a tower moment that might be pretty amazing. Okay, because this Nine of Pentacles is coming up as the Tower. So the Tower moment might be unexpected abundance coming toward you. Ten of Pentacles is clarifying that Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so I really feel like this is about you finally making that decision to leave the past behind. Because there is some kind of new opportunity. For some of you, it could be a new business venture, some kind of new contract, or it could even be new people that you're meeting, new friends, these are just new connections that are leading you toward something very prosperous that is completely unexpected. But it is after leaving something that you're hesitant on, and it doesn't have to be like specific people, this is leaving behind. This could be habits, this could be ways of being, these propensities of overgiving. And it's not just, okay, I'm going to stop overgiving. It's getting to the root of why you were doing that. Is this your form of seeking validation? Does this stem from abandonment issues? There's a reason why this was happening. And I feel like you do have to get to the root of it so that this does not repeat. Yeah, so something is accelerating that you were trying to put off. You're getting the courage to do this. So yeah, there's something that's coming to an end, a cycle that's finally coming to an end, and you're coming to that crossroads where you're going to have to choose, okay, I'm going toward this path, or I'm going to take another ride on that cycle that I was just on. But I feel like you're getting into some sort of business opportunities, what I'm seeing for a lot of you. Or yeah, look at this, the star. Again, the star, which is about wish fulfillment, with the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you, you're coming into some kind of abundance of money. Or you're getting news. Some of you may be getting news of unexpected money. Maybe you didn't know that you had somewhere. This could be maybe you had an account someplace that you were not aware of. whatever it is, it's unexpected. This news comes out of nowhere. The Strength card, which is your energy, and it's coming up with the Lovers. It's some kind of contract. So it's either a contract that had already been executed, that you come across from the past and you realize that you had money there, or you sign some sort of contract, you come across someone who you form a business partnership with, and that somehow blows up and you get abundance from that. I don't know, but it's leading to abundance for you. That is what I'm seeing here. But in order to get there, we do have to make these decisions and realize that the path that we have been on, this path of constantly trying to do for others and not see the value in ourselves, and that was a bad path. See, again here it's talking about the past and how we were afraid to take action. I feel like a lot of, being afraid to take action or being afraid to take risks for yourself had a lot to do with, well, if I do this for myself and I take a risk here, am I going to have enough to help so-and-so, and what if so-and-so needs money for this and that? How am I going to help them to do this? You know what I mean? So it's like you sacrificed your own projects or your own wishes, your own goals for the sake of other people. Yeah, these are all, this whole past, these past mistakes that you made, or I don't know, I shouldn't say mistakes, just whatever happened in the past where you may have gone against your own intuition. I feel like you're reflecting upon this, or they're asking you to reflect upon this and then move past it. Move past it and then take action toward what you have learned through those experiences. You have to act upon now what you have learned. So it's like building blocks. It's not just, it's like you have to demonstrate what you have learned thus far so that you can be rewarded. Yeah. You're the only one who can free yourself from this past trauma. There's some kind of trauma that was holding you in these unhealthy patterns. And you have to unlearn those lessons that were keeping you prisoner. Prisoner in your own emotions. This was keeping you, it was robbing you of your strength. But you're the only one who can free yourself. See, you were holding yourself back from your own abundance. You were depleting yourself. We can only blame other people, but for so long. But at some point, like once you realize what people are doing or what they're trying to do, how they're trying to take advantage of you, once you identify that that's what they're doing, past that point, it's your fault. Because you're allowing that. There was a lot of people around you. Yeah. I mean, they were around you because they wanted to take advantage of you. This love that they were showing to you was false. There betrayal. There was a lot of betrayal around you, and it was very painful. But, this was for the purpose of you like I said, being introspective about this and thinking back and looking at all of the opportunities that you lost by giving into these behaviors. And, why didn't you stand up for yourself? Like, these are all things, not to judge yourself, but to take this as a lesson going forward, again, so that it does not happen. So that you know how to react to people who are, that you come across in the future, who are liars, who are manipulators. And to learn to use your intuition, because I do feel like you have a strong intuition, but you have this tendency to ignore it. And so this is your opportunity to start this new cycle, valuing that intuition, valuing yourself in a whole new way. There's this King of Cups here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I don't know if this is somebody that you felt like you needed to protect yourself from. Like, this is someone who had a strong influence over you. Like a very loving influence over you. You loved them, they loved you, but at the same time, it may have been a painful type of love. Yeah. So I'm getting here, there were relationships in your life in which there's people that you can have a lot of love for, and you know that they have a lot of love for you. But that doesn't mean that they don't have a dark side. And I think that, sometimes we have this difficulty in separating the two. We can love people and see the good side of them, but we don't do ourselves any favors by totally ignoring the fact that they have a dark side and acknowledging that dark side, acknowledging the demons that they have. Just like we see all of their positive attributes and, all the good that they have in them and the sweetness that they bring, we also have to acknowledge their demons. Because if you totally overlook it because of the love that you have or the love that they've shown to you, that's very dangerous. Because somebody can have the ability to love, and at the same time, they can have the ability to destroy you. There are people who are very complicated. They can have a lot of, deep psychological issues that you're not equipped to deal with. You're not equipped to help these people. It's not your job. And you can love them, but it's not your job to fix them. It's not your job to put up with their demons or slay their demons. And if you loving them means that their demons are going to destroy you, then unfortunately, yeah, you are going to be faced with that crossroad. At that crossroads, you're going to find yourself at that crossroads where sometimes we do have to make those tough decisions and weigh, whether having this person that I love, having them in my life, is that worth the pain that this person brings? Is it worth? Is it safe having these demons near me? It's okay to love from afar. You can love a person and not need to have them near you. Because sometimes people they're not even aware of how controlled they are by their own demons. They won't even acknowledge their own demons. So, yeah. You see, this King of Cups, whoever this person is, they are not who they seem. Okay, they may portray themselves as a King of Cups. Very loving, very, always going to be there for you, responsible, but they're not. They're a Page of Wands. They're here today, they're gone tomorrow. They're only really there for what they can get. The Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands is passing through. The King of Cups is pretty much here to stay. He's a caretaker. He is the head of the household. He is here to protect and provide, and this person here is not here to protect and provide. He could not care less. He is here. He's just passing through. He's having fun. He's here for a good time. He is not here for a long time. He might pretend like he's here for a long time because he's here for a good time. And he'll say whatever he needs to say to make sure he gets what he wants. So I feel like you were dealing with a person or people, because this is just a representation. This is just an archetype. It doesn't have to be a particular person. It's an archetype of a person or people that you have been dealing with. And these people or a person have been having you stuck in your head, stuck in your whole life in general, thinking that this is how it is. When you love, this is how it is. But it's not. And it shouldn't look totally, completely stuck and holding on to this love that you feel is so valuable. But guess what? They don't feel the same way. They don't find the same value that you do. They don't. And so here you are, allowing your life to get ruined, depleting yourself. Yourself is being depleted. Like you yourself, your own light, your own life source is being depleted, as well as your material possessions, your finances. It's all being depleted in the name of love. And this person, these people could not care less, because they don't even know what love is. It's not of value to them. The only thing of value to them is what is in the 3D. So whatever is tangible. That's it. And look at you. All about the love. That's something wrong here. So yeah, this is about waking up. Waking up to this next phase of your life where it's time to move on to loving yourself and to pouring in all of that generosity into yourself for once. Okay. I'm seeing like a fire in your eyes. There's change that's happening here. Because there is this like fire in your eyes. There's like this anger, and it may be directed at family or people close to you. So yeah, there may be like conversations. I don't know. It looks like arguments or conversations. Very emotional conversations is what I'm seeing here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm seeing an emotional conversation that is kind of out of the blue, unexpected. You don't think to have this conversation with whoever this is or these people, because it may be multiple people. But it's like you get this opportunity to get this off your chest and to kind of say what you need to say, and in a way like heal your heart. But this is like directed at these people, like kind of letting them know that you're onto them, that you know what they're up to, you know what they're doing. Yeah, I mean, Queen of Swords reverse, Queen of Wands reverse. This is you. You're putting an end to these cycles. I see that happening, and you're like, this is angry. Like, I don't know what's happening. This is an unexpected conversation. I don't know if somebody calls you unexpectedly or you actually call someone to have this conversation. Wow. Some of you could be finding out that so again, this could have been like, so you could find out somebody stole something from, like, money. This is money related, or this could be at work. There's some type of deception or something at work. I don't get it. It's work though. I feel like it's like somebody stole some money, or there was some kind of like shady people working together, hiding something. I'm getting a masculine energy. Who was the leader of this, because it's like a group. But whatever it is, it does not work out for whoever was trying to do this. You put a stop to this. Somebody was trying to do something else. Okay, I'm seeing here there's a group of people here trying to work against you. But you were already onto them. And you put an end to it. It's like you stopped them in their tracks because you already knew what they were about. You were already onto them, and so you stopped them. But this is a masculine energy. It could be an Aries. I'm seeing an Aries. They picked the wrong time to... I feel like they try, like there's a group of people, like they try one more time to get over on you, and you were already onto them, and plus this is not a good month to be trying to do any kind of shady stuff, because Libra season, they get caught immediately. That's what I'm seeing. Somebody gets caught like almost immediately. They get instant karma. And they're very upset. This could be like law enforcement. Someone gets caught immediately. Okay, so the Knight of Cups reverse. King of Swords reverse. Yeah, the truth comes out. And look at you, your energy King of Wands with the Ten of Cups. The Devil and the Death card. Somebody stopped in their tracks. That's what I see here. They regret whatever choice. They end up regretting their choices. The thing is, like, nobody here really wins. I feel like you are put in this cycle where you're able to finally start to be able to heal, to be able to move forward to a more peaceful time in your life. But it's gonna take healing. Because I do feel like there's going to be some painful conversations this month, perhaps, and I am seeing that throughout the month. I feel like there may be a lot of conflict here, but things that just need to be said. I think that you start to realize how much you've lost, how much has been stolen from you or has been taken away from you, how much opportunity you've lost because of these people. How much power even you've given away and have been slowed down just dealing with all of this. It's like you're coming to all of these realizations. But yeah, I mean, look at this. The last two cards are Temperance in reverse and the Star in reverse. So this tells me this whole situation, even though it seems like somebody, gets caught, these people get caught doing what they're doing. Everyone sees them for who they, or you see them for who they are. They get called out. They get exposed. That's all the stuff that I'm seeing here. Now, this could be solely by you. This could be, in some cases, this could be get caught by the law. But whatever the case is, it's still painful for you. Okay, Three of Swords. So there's painful conversations happening. It leaves you in a place where, yeah, you do need to take time to heal. It doesn't leave you happy. Like, that's what I'm saying, like, nobody really wins. You're not going to leave this situation like, oh, how wonderful. Look at all this, no. This is not going to make you, like, super happy. Yeah, it'll get better over time, but just the fact that all of this happened, that these people were capable of being this way, but it's like the last hump to get over. You're in a better position than you were before, if that makes you feel better. I mean, you're in a better position. So, yeah, I mean, all of this is relevant. This is everything we talked about. Let's see what the guidance and advice is for you, Leo. Yeesh. All right, guidance and advice for Leo. At the bottom, we have work through your fears. What do you need to release? Waning moon. And we have don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Let me read this one for you. What do you need to release? Let me just take one drink. The waning moon points to what's falling away. Life goes in cycles, and sometimes we need downtime or to let go. No matter when in the moon cycle you pull this card, it's a sign that a situation has peaked, for better or worse, and it's time for you to go easier. It's the autumn and winter of the cycle. So what do you need to release? Almost certainly something from the situation you're asking about. The card can be very positive, but it can still be gently suggesting that you let something go and stop trying so hard. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Full moon in Leo. Have you been letting your pride become an obstacle? Is the question you're asking based on your ego, or is it from your heart? Leo energy is all about the heart. Think of the big hard king of the jungle, the lion. Its energy is magnificent, but when it's combined with the rush of the full moon, it can become over the top. This card may have come to you because you need to end a deadlock that has developed. More love and thoughts for the greater good are the solution to this dilemma. If you've not been doing as you would be done by lately, this is the time to find a balance between your own needs and the needs of the people around you. This will help all your relationships. All right, Leo, that is your reading. I hope that it was helpful. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.